Can I help you?
I'm Maria Blake.
Well, Maria, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying anything.
No, actually, it's nothing like that. I think you should sit down.
I'm sorry, I'm on my way to work. What do you want?
Your husband is the father of my child.
Two minutes.
What?
2 minutes until the temp is officially late.
Or alternatively, in a more positive fashion, 2 minutes in order for her to be early.
Look, I've got a paperwork day today. I can't wait all morning.
Do we have a name for this mythical temp?
No.
I imagine Hermione, a robust woman with a love of opera.
No, more like Shannon, a racy young mum with bad highlights.
That's going to be Gladys.
We've already got a Gladys.
Chink. 1 minute before I'm officially in a bad mood.
Just wait, please. Hear me out.
Will you please get out of the way?
It happened at a medical conference in Glasgow 6 months ago. It was a one-night stand, nothing more.
You know what? I really don't care. And it was definitely Brendan Maguire.
Yes, but he calls himself Mac.
Well, he's not my husband anymore, so he's not my problem. You're not my problem.
But I need to find him.
I'm not giving up, you know.
It's not mine, the music. Your daughter's CD's jammed and it won't turn off. I'm the new temp, Karen Hollins.
Vivian March, head receptionist. You're late.
Oh, sorry, I got a bit muddled on the ring road.
And you're not appropriately dressed.
Oops. Nobody mentioned I'd be working with Trini and Susanna.
Well, perhaps you better keep your coat on, because any more back chat and you won't be stopping.
This is going to be a laugh a minute.
Oh, yeah, morning.
There's no time for pleasantries. Mrs. Hollins is late.
She said she's sorry.
Oh, it's like watching a tiger with a ball of wool.
I trust we're still okay?
Yeah, no problem. I'm dropping Heston off at the campus surgery on the way to the cop shop. Hello. Nice tan. Hang on, I thought you were supposed to be working.
Honestly, I was in the medical centre most of the time.
Archibald, I trust it was a good trip.
Oh, yeah, where do I start?
Yeah, let's do this later, eh? Come on.
Well, it's nice to have you back, Mr. Volunteer Man.
Oh, thank you, it's nice to be back.
Hey, Julia. Archie's back.
Oh, hello, Archie.
Jumbo. It's hello in Swahili. Jumbo.
Right, yeah. I'm sorry. I just.
Have I missed something?
I don't know. I think we both have.
And lastly, the staff room. After making tea and coffee, I'd like you to leave the room as you would wish to find it.
Oh, that leaves it wide open. Joke.
Have you worked at many medical establishments?
To be honest, I thought I was going to a tiling company this morning, but I'll be all right. I'm sure there's nothing to it.
I can assure you there is a great deal to it. Patient confidentiality, for a start.
Oh, trust me, nothing will leave these lips, because I won't even be thinking about the job after I've knocked off.
That's reassuring, I suppose.
No chance of a brew, then.
Oh, sorry, I was a bit distracted there.
Still are, by the looks of it.
Well, I've had rather a weird day. This morning, a pregnant woman came to the house, and she said that the baby was Max.
Do you believe her?
No, why would she lie?
Could it be a mix-up?
No, I don't think so. She knew he called himself Mac. Do you think Kate knows?
I'm guessing not. Whoa. You're not certain? Do you not think you should find out a bit more first?
What's to find out? She's pregnant. It's Max.
I can't believe you're going to do that.
It's my duty to tell her.
And you'd enjoy that.
And that would be wrong. Why?
I suppose you're just doing your public duty.
Exactly. It's time that Kate found out what a snake that can be.
Did you see any wildlife?
Yeah, I saw 2 lions having a scrap on the way to work once.
After all that excitement, changing a plaster's going to seem pretty tame, isn't it?
Oh, surely health and safety rules demand I have a cuppa before I keel over and die. Oh, I'm Karen, by the way.
Oh, Melody Bell. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, what's the secret of dealing with Vivian? I find her a bit full on.
Well, to be honest, she's like Godzilla with a perm.
The desk is unattended. Was the last place you worked the Mary Celeste?
I'm on my way back. I was gasping.
Well, gasp in your own time. Come along now.
Sorry. See, if you had one of them urns, it wouldn't take 5 seconds to make a cup of tea. Actually, people say I'm a bit of a problem solver.
Put it on a postcard.
Talk about wild animals scrapping.
Kate. It's Julia. I was married to Mac, remember? How's Dublin? Anyway, listen, I'm just ringing to let you know that Mac has been up to his old tricks again and he's got a woman pregnant. No, I am not making it up. Her name is Maria Blake. And you can ask Mac for the details if you like. Well, anyway, have a good day. Bye.
Mike, how do you feel?
Brilliant. What have I done?
I'm sorry, Vivian. It's this journal. They've mixed up Neolithic and Silurian.
Oh, that's funny, is it?
Well, it is when the author's such a pretentious know-all.
Oh, well, it's refreshing to see you laugh, even if it is at somebody else's expense.
Sorry.
What are you going to do about it then?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, I've got to find her. I mean, she's been left high and dry. At least I could give her Mac's details.
Well, in case he doesn't do the honourable thing.
Thanks. Mind you, I don't know how I'm going to find her.
Well, what have you got?
Well, just that her name is Maria Blake and that 6 months ago they were both at a medical conference on tropical diseases in Glasgow.
I think even Miss Marple would struggle with that one.
Glasgow? I went to that one. I've got the details in my room if it's any help.
Yeah.
Oh, at last.
You should stop chewing when you get to the elbow.
Sorry, I'm just a bit...
Have I got 2 doctors for the price of one?
No, Jimmy's merely my hansom cab.
Yeah, he's not flirting. They were called up.
Yes, thank you, Jimmy. Let's see what ails the student body today.
I'll pick you up at lunchtime to collect your car. Oh, you look really nice today, or is that being too sexist?
No, don't think it is. It's my first art class tonight, so...
Ah, right.
I'm regretting booking it, really. What do I know about art? And I'm always tired after here and...
What's it?
The art class, don't worry, you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear about that art thief? Broke into the Louvre, stole a painting, and then his van ran out of fuel.
Go on.
Yeah, he told the police he needed the money to buy the gas to make the van go. Did you see what I'm doing there? It's just sort of... I'm here all week.
Yeah, that's dreadful. Right, see you later.
No, it'll be fine. All those new people. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm usually so meticulous. I can't believe I misplaced the file.
Oh, well, look, don't worry about it. Maybe the woman will come back.
Nope, I'm not a quitter. It took me 8 months to get a visa for Zimbabwe, and if obfuscation and red tape can't beat me... Ah.
Ooh, brilliant. Let's have a look. Yep, Dr. Brendan Maguire, Maria Blake. There's no contact details, though.
Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it?
Oh, well, listen, thanks anyway. At least it proves they were at the same event. Hang on a second. Dr. Henry Sumner. He's an old mate of Mac's.
Well, maybe he'll know how to contact this woman.
Maybe. Problem is he hates the sight of me. I'd like to see Dr. Henry Sumner, please. I'm a friend.
Well, I'm sorry, love, but you can't expect to see a doctor just like that. We're stacked up with appointments. I mean, I can fit you in Wednesday morning at 10.
Oh, all right. Is everything all right?
Yeah, just another one thinking the world revolves around them.
I'd prefer it if you dealt with the issues with an air of detachment. And calling the patients love lends the surgery an air of casualness.
Fine. No more loves.
Oh, and if you could ascertain the severity of the problem, perhaps.
Look, this isn't working, is it? You've not been impressed with me from the word go, have you, love? Sorry. But it's no problem. If you want me to finish up, I'll claim for the hours I've worked and vamoose.
You're stopping. For now.
Well,
I'll keep this brief. How's Mac?
all right. We email, catch up every now and then. Why?
He's been up to his old tricks again, got a woman pregnant.
Naughty Mac. Well, you've got to hand it to the old boy. Not much to look at, but he pulls the crumpet.
I need to find her.
Some kind of revenge mission.
I can give her Mac's details.
And why do you think I can help?
Because it happened at the Glasgow Eves Medical Conference and I know you were there. And because, as you are such a trusted and true friend, I thought maybe you might have seen something such as Mac with a bit of crumpet. And because I thought maybe you could help me find her.
Well, let's see. Mac's friendship on one hand, and yours on the other. Now, which do I value more?
You won't be protecting him.
What do you mean?
Because I've already told Kate.
What did you do that for? Plough in and ruin his life?
I think Kate has a right to know.
Since when have you cared about Kate?
This is Mac's problem, not mine. So, you going to do the decent thing for once in your life?
I never saw Mac with a bird. All right. I don't know who she is.
At last, some honesty. Now that didn't hurt too much, did it?
Well, it's not me that's hurt. It's Mac. But I'll bet that makes you happy. Don't hurry back.
Oh, always a pleasure, Henry.
Is testing ready?
It should be a minute.
And how are you feeling now?
I switch between feeling okay and feeling terrified. Mostly terrified.
I get nervous before I meet new people too.
No way. You're so confident.
No, I just give myself a pep talk before I go into a new situation.
Pep talk.
Yeah, well, sometimes I'll think of things to say in advance, you know, a few conversation topics to start things off, something funny or interesting that's happened during the day.
That'll thrill him.
Good luck.
Hello. I'm looking for a Dr. Maguire.
You really have left it a long time between appointments, haven't you?
What about the conference organisers?
Oh, they won't give out any information, and Mac's friend closed ranks sooner than you can say Old Pals Act.
I was hoping to catch your ex-husband.
Maria.
How did you do that?
Let's go somewhere else. Could you just give me a minute, please?
You know, people just dying all the time. You know, you book a follow-up, they wouldn't come in and you found out they were dead. It really is living on a knife edge. You know, the average life expectancy there is 46.
46?
It really puts working in Leatherbridge into perspective.
This had a big impact on you, hasn't it? Oh, go on.
Don't let me interrupt.
No, you're all right.
It's good to have you back.
Nice to be back.
There you go.
Thanks.
You all right?
Yeah, I feel a bit funny. It'll go. Must have been a shock me turning up at your house. When did you split?
Oh, a long time ago, long before,
And what made you change your mind about seeing me?
Well, I calmed down, and if I'm honest with you, I wanted to know more.
My side of the story? Okay. Well, I kept putting off the whole family, 2.4 kids thing. Threw myself into work instead. I'm a drugs rep. But when there are 42 candles on your cake, you realise you haven't got forever to find Mr. Right. But then I thought, well, I don't need a partner to make this happen. I just need an intelligent man. And where better to look than a medical conference?
Well, that's debatable. So, did you know Mac before?
Yeah, we got chatting in the hotel bar late one night. Before I knew it, we ended up in his room. There was no mention of whether he was married or not. I don't normally do that sort of thing, but as I said...
You wanted an intelligent man.
And next morning when I woke up, well, he'd already left for an early seminar. Did see him later, but things were frosty.
So did you talk again?
Not really. But that didn't matter, because I didn't want a relationship.
Well, what about now?
I need some financial help.
Okay, so the first night, I swear, right, one of the guys in the tent has got one of those handheld fan things, okay? So I'm listening, and it's getting louder and louder. And it wasn't until there was a on the outside of the net around the bed that I realised it was this massive mosquito. Seriously, massive. What is that in the side of your hair?
Okay, right, my turn. You missed an absolute corker while you was away. So, right, this bloke came in, he seemed totally relaxed and all that, until I asked him for a urine sample. Suddenly he's all rabbit in the headlights. Anyway, I didn't think too much of it, and off he went to the gents. 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes passed, no sign of him, so I asked Jimmy to go in after him.
What was the problem?
Bashful bladder syndrome.
Avoidant pyorrhesis. It's one of those things where you can't pee if someone's nearby.
I had to empty the entire mill. Luckily, it was near lunchtime, so only the staff were there. But turns out he works in a public toilet and can't go to work either.
Right, go on, your turn, Ruth.
I haven't really got anything to tell you. Okay. Jimmy and Heston came into surgery first thing, right? And I was like, I've got 2 doctors for the price of 1.
So you're looking forward to the art class?
It'll be fun.
I don't know if I'll go.
Okay, sitting in front of a telly all night or drawing a fit naked model.
It won't be like that. We'll be drawing apples and bananas.
Yeah, it's more likely to be fruit and veg.
Sorry. Felt a bit lightheaded.
You should get yourself checked out. Go back to the mill.
And suddenly you're my best friend.
No, but we do have certain things in common.
How do you feel?
Well, if I was Kate, his current partner, I would probably want to kill you.
Do you still love him?
You should get yourself checked out.
Bottom line is I need to contact him.
Oh, yes, of course. There you are.
Dublin. Gosh, I would never have found him, would I?
I have contacted him. Well, I've left a message. So don't let him ignore you.
And how did his wife take it, this, Kate?
Oh, she was over the moon. Well, good luck, Maria.
Thank you.
Oh, another day, another set of miracles worked.
Where is that infernal woman?
What, the temp? I don't know. Hello, how did lunch go?
Oh, I did the right thing.
And that's all you're going to give me, is it?
I'm just trying to sort it out in my own head, really.
And this one hiding in the toilets.
Oh, you shouldn't use physical force.
This isn't me being physical, believe me. Go on, up it. Always check the toilets before you leave. Taught me that in a bathroom shower room. Otherwise, the place will be stripped by morning.
Well, I agree, but your methods...
Shh. It's 6 o'clock. That's me. I'm just going to make Imogen some spag bog before she goes out. See you tomorrow.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
I thought she did very well.
She's messy, garrulous, and she doesn't care about the job. Gets results. Did she just shush me?
What are you doing tonight?
Oh, book and bath after the day I've had. What about you?
Yeah, would be so wrong to say.
What?
Sorry, no, it's just something that's happening at home at the moment.
Oh.
I thought I'd take your offer. I'm feeling lightheaded, woozy.
Actually, Maria, we are closed.
I could spare 5 minutes if you want to come through.
Julia,
What are you doing here? We're hardly on your way home, are we?
I came to see how a proper surgery's run, didn't I? It's delicate. All afternoon, I've been thinking about you telling Kate about Mac and this bird, and I think you've gone way out of your depth here.
Well, it's none of your business, is it?
It's none of yours either, but that didn't stop you poking your nose in.
Will that be all?
Look, I need you to call Kate. Tell her you got it wrong. Not because I want you to, and not for Kate's sake, but for Mac. You still care about him, so why hurt him like this? Live and let live.
I want you to go now.
Don't put him through this.
Out. Now.
So if you can avoid stress, your blood pressure should drop naturally, and then
I
maybe...
thought Mac didn't work here. Well?
I think that my, ex-husband here should explain what's going on.
Welcome, one and all. I'm Adam, and yes, today we will be drawing an apple.
I got bladdered. Typical last night of conference. Picked up my coat, thought, hello, this is a bit tight. Clocked the name tag, Mac's jacket. And while I'm looking at it, this one comes up, starts chatting me up.
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
She just read the name tag and assumed.
And you never put her right?
Well, I didn't plan on seeing her again.
Quite the gentleman.
Keep out of it. And that is not mine.
Like I said.
We can have DNA tests to prove that, if you want to prolong this. And I just want what I'm entitled to.
You're gonna have a fight on your hands, love.
And you're gonna have the CSA on your back, love.
You better write down your details and this time make sure they're yours.
So for those of you playing catch-up, we'll start with some simple shapes. And I'll show you how easy it is to give them a feeling of 3 dimensions. But before that, let's learn something about each person in the room. Let's start here.
It is your duty to tell her.
She is so gonna love this.
I always find that humble pie is best eaten really fast.
Well, he can't hurt me anymore.
You sure you don't want me to stay?
Yeah, fine. Thanks anyway.
Good luck.
Kate. It's Julia again. Look, I'm really sorry about this, but I've made a really big mistake.
So, who wants to go next? Name, rank, and serial number.
Right, well, I'm Ruth, and I'm a nurse.
You must see some sights.
Ugh, you've no idea. Only today, a patient comes in. Seems like a regular sort of bloke, you know, chilled out, until I ask him for a urine sample. And then he goes all like, rabbit in the headlights. Anyway, he goes off with a sample bottle, and he's gone like 5, 10, 15 minutes. By 20 minutes, it's like, where on earth is he? So I go and find him in the toilet, and he can't go. He's got bashful bladder syndrome.
Is that a real thing?
Avoidant pyorrhesis, yeah. So then I have to clear the entire surgery. There's patients on the lawn, doctors in the car park, mayhem, just so this bloke can fill a sample bottle. Funny thing is, it turns out he works in a public toilet. He can never go at work either. Friend selector. Everyone's joining.
Which is why you should avoid it like the plague.
Glenn, what are you doing? Get off me! What's got into you?
There's a system.
System? I don't know why I even bothered coming here. You're a waste of space.
And your fake smile. And now, your fake boobs.
The clock's ticking next on BBC1 Scotland in a race against time. Can Dr. Sloan prevent a killer striking by the hour in Diagnosis Murder?